So I'm really happy because today I'm taking you to one of my favorite places in Paris. It's been years I'm going there. Every time I come, it's my little bubble of inspiration. It's right here. Bonjour. The Galerie Amélie Maison d'Art was opened in 2015 by Amélie Duchala. You go on the website, you put aside as your favorite all the art pieces that you connect with that you can see online. Then you book an appointment and they put on the walls the art that you like and also some other suggestions that they thought for you. A collectionneur house where you can see all their art pieces in a home environment. I mean, it's a little bit more than a home. This place is completely magic. You can see the garden and all the incredible furniture. But the idea is really to represent artists in a new way. So I'm super happy to do a video today where I show you Dieu, Bleu for the first time, surrounded by magic, by art, by blue, and in my favorite place in Paris. Bon, on va faire un petit maquillage, ça va bien. It's the first time you're gonna see Dieu Bleu? Ouais. No, for me. Okay. First thing first, concealer. Needed. I want to mix two colors, so I'm really excited because today I want to show Dieu Bleu, Dieu paint that we're launching. That is the color of my dream, and if you follow me for a long time, you already know. And why did it take me so long to launch this color? The truth is, I don't know. I think I wanted to launch some color first and have this one be a special moment. Not mixed with the excitement of the launch of the brand and all this. I think I needed things to settle a little and then launch this guy like as a star. That's why for once we're not launching another color. It's just this. My favorite concealer palette. And I'm really just gonna go in the roots of the dark circle. That's the thing, when you have olive skin like me, usually it comes with dark circles, and so when you do blue, it's perfect, but you need to hide a bit the blue of the dark circles, and you need pink blush. That's the two things you need when you do blue. We can talk now. So I brought this from Japan. It's a lip scrub. But it's not, no, it's not Japanese at all, even though I bought it from Japan. It's très bien. I just like that it was a scrub, very convenient like this. Because I was sick, and when you're sick, you are drier in general. Okay, then I clean it up. And I'm gonna put some lip balm. So I'm gonna try this Vertly CBD infused lip butter. Eyebrows. And mascara for the eyebrows. So I felt this is kind of the base, like my underwear. And then I'm going to kind of take a step back and look again if I need more concealer. I think just right here and blend here a bit more. Okay, now I'll do blush after so I can show you how the pink blush is the perfect combination with blue. And I think it's not just for olive skin, to be honest, but for olive skin is definitely the best duo. Like, this is what's going to help to make the blue be absolutely incredible on our skin. For eyes, I was thinking to do with Dieu Bleu eye, like a liner smoky eye. So I'm gonna start by really coloring between my lashes. You don't want to see the roots of the lashes. You don't want to see this little, you don't want to see the skin. You want to see the full black lashes with the blue right away. This is the eye pencil that's navy, so it's a perfect color. And I'm going to remove whatever is here. Well, if like me you colored a bit by accident and you can't totally remove it, just add on the other eye because this one is waterproof and it's waterproof makeup remover. Really easy, just do that and then right away. Dieu Bleu. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Yves Klein, the blue indigo, le bleu roi. There's so many type of blue that kind of dance around this type of blue. And I wanted to know, okay, the Yves Klein blue is very specific. You really have to see it in real to understand its complexity. When you see it in real, it's darker than what you thought, but there is still this vibrancy inside. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I don't even know how to describe it. You'll see when it dries. When it's wet, it's not exactly it, and then it dries and it happens. It looks like it's just pigment once it dries. That's nobody believes me when we shot the campaign. It's not retouched. When we show around like the close-up of my eye, nobody believed that it was just your paint. So I apply it, and then I'm just going to blend softly the edge. And I'm making it messy here. Again, I don't care, we're gonna clean it up. What matters now is get the shape right and the edge blended right. I'm gonna add a tiny bit in the center, because the more you add, the more of the powdery feel you're gonna have, which I love. Okay, so we have these little Q-tips that have waterproof makeup remover, and I'm just gonna go clean up here. Voilà. Then with a clean one, I'm going to remove the blue stain, absorb the makeup remover. And with a concealer brush, I'm just gonna go over it to blend it nicely. Voilà, so this area is done. Now I'm gonna go do the outside corner. So I kind of draw the line of where I want my liner to be. Voilà. And now I'm in a phase where I don't go as up as I used to. I don't know, I quite like a little bit of the droopy eye look. I embrace my droopy eyes a bit more. Voilà, so you see it becomes a liner because I made it really sharp on the edge. And that's kind of like the mistake-proof technique for eyeliner, is like you apply it with your finger, very messy as a smoky eye, and then with this very sharp Q-tip, you kind of make it much more graphic on the edge, and then it looks like it's an eyeliner. I cover again with concealer, don't put as much as I did. Okay, so the other eye, let me show you again. You apply, try to avoid your lashes as much as you can, because if it goes on the lashes, you just have to remove it, because it's gonna be hard to apply the mascara. So just drop it as a line that's kind of the same width all the way, and then a bit thinner on the inside. And I like to make it straight, like as straight as I can, sort of, like that. And then quickly pad a tap on the edge And I go even more straight thanks to my brush. So you don't touch anything else than the edge. Take a dry one. And then the outside corner. Ok, parfait. Pink blush. I'm going to show how pink blush is the key with blue. Inès, blush, best. I like to apply it wherever I would have my natural flush. It blends incredibly, you cannot see the texture. The idea is like it blends with the skin so well that it's your own blush. Then I'm gonna add Baume Shine, also inspired by art, neoclassicism and Italian Renaissance, where they had this like light reflecting on the skin. So I just like to apply it here. Make the skin looks like a glass skin effect. Voilà. Bisou Baume in Calisson, which is really my favorite color when I do this type of makeup. Which is the nude that doesn't make you look sick. Which always has been my big problem. Voilà. Donc voilà le look. I think for this, the statement is the blue, so that's why I'm wearing very simple stuff. My hair is simple, easy. I really think of makeup like, of course, a way to express something, lift up my mood, etc., but also as a style. So when you wear like an incredible piece of earring or hat or shoes, you want everything else to be a bit more calmed down, so the entire look looks more effortless and easy. But I'm so happy because I see more and more of you wearing colors, and you realize like it still looks chic, it still feels like you. And this blue is probably to me the most aligned with my philosophy of beauty is art. You are the artist and the muse. It's here to say something, express something, make you feel something. It's nothing aesthetic. And it's very linked to fashion in the way that you dress up your face. So definitely this is a very special launch for me. This blue has been in my mind for years and years to develop it, the precision of the depth, the darkness, the vibrancy, the tone of the blue to not be too yellow, too green, too purple. We minimalized the amount of pigment we used to be able to have this raw blue as much as possible, and we did it. So I just can't wait to see you wearing it. For sure, if I see you in the street with this, I know it's Dieu. So I want to show you now some of the art pieces I love. This is an art piece from Tove Tengan. She uses clay with her hands because she wants to have this organic feel to it. One thing I'm really sensitive to is that she uses repetition. You can see the line, but in an organic way. The knot is to symbolize the family bond and the new people that you add to it, and how you create this connection. And she said that her biggest connection is with her son, which I totally get. So I really love her work. I really felt something very human, and now that I know it's to talk about the relationship in family, the bond, etc., I understand even more. Sometimes it's nice to fall in love with an art piece without understanding the story. Then you ask for it, and you fall in love for another reason. It's like a relationship, like it happens on different level over time. Now we have here a few pieces, so which is really good with this arrangement here is that you have small pieces like here that are much more accessible. If you can afford that, it allows you to start your art collection. I want to show you a bit of Florence Denou work, and you're going to be surprised as me for the first time probably how different it is. But the one link is blue and lines, which I think is quite interesting. Myself having a passion for blue and different type of blues, I can totally understand that she committed her work to this. She also loves black, gold. I mean, we have a lot in common. So Florence, her work is very focused on line repetition. She calls this like writing. It's something invisible yet it's there. And so she works on different type canvases or paper or clay, marble, calcaire, I don't know how it says in English. And you can see each line absolutely perfect, yet imperfect, which is I love. Different type of blue, but it's very, very minimal. And when you're crazy like me, you can see the undertone, and I really appreciate this type of work. Here, it really made me think of Yeux paint, Ciel de nuit, and Bleu de minuit. And you can see this mini line of blue, so it becomes lines of white basically, and how the pepper is cut in a very organic way. This is pastel, and I thought it was quite interesting because myself, when I use pastel to do stuff, I'm always a bit frustrated because I feel like if I blend it, I lose intensity. And so I thought that was such a beautiful way to show the power of the pigment from the pastel without trying to draw anything. It's purely abstract, yet I can really appreciate the blue. And I think that's what I love with her work. It's like sometimes it's about the color and everything else is very minimalist. Sometimes it's so precise, it's about the precision, yet the color still exists. This I have some another piece like similar in my house, and I love that you can kind of read but not so well behind the lines, because her lines are writing sentences, but for the first time she kind of put words behind it, so I love it. Florence Denou derrière la vitre sans teint qui la sépare du monde. Florence Denou voit clair. La nuit davantage isolée, elle tire en silence et traits parmi. So this art piece is from Michel Graff. What I think is very interesting here is, I believe, color work by contrast. So to have this blue next to this one, make this one brighter, this one more vibrant, it responds to one another. So I love that his work is making all this blue coexisting together, never clashing, but kind of complementing each other. What I also love, and that's kind of the way he works, there's some sort of, we call this in French, force tranquille, calm strength. And so I was trying to understand like where is the serenity from this artist coming from, because you can feel an intensity in the art piece, but at the same time there is something serene, calm, grounded, that when you look at it you feel like, it's calming you down a little bit. I feel like the blue has this effect, at least on me. And by the paintbrush with a different type of blue building up on one area, you feel the intensity. Also, the art piece is quite busy, so I think this is intensity as well. But somehow the shapes are a bit large, so that also helps you calm down your emotion looking at it. I always love paradoxical things because I think humans are very complex creature of paradox, So this type of art piece I love because of that. I feel like you can really see the contrast of both worlds, from calm and intensity.